All right, we are back again for another live stream. Thank you all who have been joining and who will be joining today, if anyone joins. um, Once again, this has been a lot of fun this weekend of streaming. I look forward to hopefully being able to do this more in the future. And if you have been able to take part in it, let me know how you've been enjoying it, if this is something you would like to see on a more regular basis, or if you haven't been taking part in it, but you've been watching the playbacks, let me know if it's something you'd like to actually see more frequently so you can take part in the live streams. So let's get this all set up here. Cast over my screen, and I think everything should be good. Looks like we got someone joining. We got a like as well. Thank you so much to whoever that is. Ryoman Sakuna. Hello, Mr. Handsome. Why, hello there, Mr. Not even sure what to call you, but Ryoman, hopefully that is how you say the name. Thank you so much for joining, and nice to see you around. Hopefully I'll be able to see more of you. How you doing today? Sorry, I'm just trying to get sorted out here what I'm actually doing currently in the game. So let's take a quick peek here at my revised stash. I think I counted it this morning and it was about 60 something, 60, mid 60s. Working on getting closer to 100, and I got a bunch of energy refills, so we are going to be able to use those to farm more revives. Let's see if I'm currently in that quest. We're probably going to be doing mostly arena. I would like to grab those tier 1 alphas from the arena, but we got some energy, so let's crush it out. Call you Rio. Hopefully it's now. See, I could be messing with that too. I'll go with Rio. I'm doing good. Just done with 622. Awesome. Congratulations. Those quests in Act 6 are a pain. A lot of them are quite difficult. So, congratulations on pushing your way through. Take a quick peek here. What do we got? Anything? Nothing so far. Here we go. There's a revive. And an energy. Awesome. So we're going to come out of this with a net positive of energy. Go grab that revive first because it's closer. This is how. Act 3.2.6. So I saw that energy over, or the revive over here, which is less energy to get to than the refill. So I'm going to go grab the revive first. Then we're going to quit, reset, and go grab the energy refill. So that's basically how you do it. And this quest actually drops a decent amount of energy. So you can then reinvest that back and end up with even more revives. So that's kind of how it works. And this is how many revives I've gotten in about 1 week from all the solo objectives, from spending all my free energy on this quest, farming the revives, and also reinvesting energy refills back in. There was recently the compensation energy, I saved the energy from when they put out Battlegrounds. Hey, what's up? How you doing, Caesar? Nice to see you here again. Just explaining how I ended up with more than 60 revives in overflow. So all those different energy kind of compensations and given for the Battlegrounds and Marvel Insider, I got some refills from that. So all those added up, I've been using a little bit here and there, and now I'm going to be using a bunch in this past week because I want any extra that I have, I want to have the longest duration left in overflow. So in this past week, I'm going to be using a bunch of those energy refills to kind of continue grinding more. I want to have over 100 for the Star-Lord challenge, Star-Lord Labyrinth challenge, because it's going to take a lot, and I don't want to end up having to use units on it. I have just over 100 4-hour crystals too, so those can come in handy if needed. But again, preferably won't have to use those. So, yeah, I'm hoping to have over 100 for sure. I think I should be easily able to get that because I've already gotten 60 and I haven't really been using my energy refills that aggressively. And I think I have access to like 20 to 25 energy refills if you count all the ones in overflow and in my rewards to be claimed still. So 20 to 25 energy refills, it's going to get me on its own well over 60 refills, or sorry, revives, not even to factor in that while I'm farming those revives, I'm also going to be getting more energy refills. So definitely a lot of revives to be had by doing this this revive method. But that does mean I'm not progressing in the event quest right now, which is okay. There are units that I want to grab from there, but I should be able to get all of that fairly easily in the last 2 weeks or 3 weeks of this month. So yeah, Ryo, energy is definitely a hard thing to come by. I do get a fair amount from this quest, but it's not the most efficient necessarily, unfortunately. But yeah, I have been able to work it though. So in the first couple weeks, I'll grind out a bunch of content or side quest, and then the last 1 to 2 weeks of the month, I'll strictly use my energy on auto fighting this quest, and that will usually grab me 5 to 10 full refills. And then I'll have those going into the new month to then spend on more content. Plus, we usually get, Marvel Insiders or other offers or calendars will have them and stuff like that. So lots of areas that you can grab more of them. So yeah. All right, we have managed to get to the end of this quest here. I am going to just swap and play this fight because I want to get this done and jump into Arena. Happy that you guys were able to catch this stream. Not sure what kind of turnout we'll get on 10 a.m. on the weekend, but this is my last chance for this weekend to stream, so I wanted to just jump back on and see if anyone was available, see if anyone was around, have some more fun. Hopefully be able to work this into my schedule moving forward, but not quite sure how that's going to work out. So thankfully, we do have the Alpha Arena, so I can jump in there with my 5-star champions. I'm going to take a break from 6.2 and farm revives for Cavi Q. Nice. What progression level are you? What's your roster like? If you're using revives for Cavi Q, then I'm assuming that you're probably more in the Cavalier or Uncollected range, because just from my experience, Thronebreaker players typically have a bit of a more expanded roster to handle Cavi Q. But that being said, as the game moves forward, it's easier to get to the higher progression level with a smaller roster than it was when it initially came out, because that's just kind of how it works. So who knows? Maybe you are recent Thronebreaker, but still have a needing to work on your roster. The Arrow, hey, welcome. Thank you for joining. Nice to see you. How are you doing? The Arrow, is that a picture of the Green Arrow? Sorry, I'm leaning in to see your little profile picture there. Is it the Green Arrow? Arrow, right? Just Arrow? The show, I watched it on Netflix, I'm pretty sure. Last week was Uncollected, and now I'm at 6.2. Awesome. Congratulations. So you're moving pretty swiftly. Yeah, definitely keep pushing through the Act content. It is challenging because you're going to encounter roadblocks that you have to then wait for your roster to expand to. But if you keep coming back to the story quests as soon as you get the answers and keep progressing as high as you can, that's going to be the best for you. Congratulations on that so far. Some of the music on this audio library on YouTube is not too bad. It's too bad I just can't listen to a random playlist. The Green Arrow. Okay, yeah, Green Arrow. Yeah, it's been a long time since I watched that that show. I did enjoy it quite a bit though. Yeah, it's too bad I can't listen to random music, but then y'all would be stuck suffering listening to me sing along. So maybe that's better. Cav's a little bit hard, especially since monthly. Most of my rosters are ranked 4 champs, and only one ranked 2. Yeah, exactly. So when you're just pushing into those higher progression titles, the roster's not quite there. So I definitely see how CavEQ can be challenging at that point. It definitely was for me too, where I was at your same position. So. While the music doesn't have lyrics, there is always a chance that I start making my own lyrics. So hopefully we don't get into that situation, but you never know. You never know. Taking care of a child is exhausting. I usually work. Well, I do work. I'm off the weekend, and so my wife, I wanted her to go away for the weekend, take a bit of a break from the 24-hour childcare that she's been doing. So, wanted her to get away, but I knew it was exhausting and hard. But man, like doing it is exhausting and hard. Tips for 7 for 100%. I would say, oh man, I don't know. I don't know if there's. I'm assuming you've already completed it, so that would be the first thing. Just get through it once. Honestly, I would just start with all the easy paths that you have options for first. Don't worry about exploring chapter by chapter. Just kind of go in, take a look at whatever easy wins you can find, and then kind of go chapter to chapter looking for the easiest ones. There are some guides out there on the different paths. I don't have any out myself yet, but I'm hoping within the next week to have some specific paths that I recorded having guides on, and then I'm going to start working through every single quest in Chapter 4, and I'm going to just take a team of champions that I think work well with the lane, and then I'm going to just kind of show how the nodes for that path interact with those each champions, and hopefully that'll be helpful, because we were talking earlier about energy and how energy is so important and limited, right? And I use it for everything. I'm farming tons of revives right now, and I rely on the energy to do that, so that I can then complete the Star-Lord Karina challenge. So I can't really just, since I don't have the beta, or I'm not in CCP, I can't just go onto the beta and run through the path and show all the fights without spending any of my own energy. So while I do want to sacrifice some energy to make these guides, I don't think I can sacrifice a full bar of energy for each path. So I'll probably just go to each fight on each quest of each path, and just do a little bit of a demonstration of how the nodes work and how to play around them, or what champions benefit. That's kind of what I'm planning to do. Like Chapter 2 Cav needs science roster, and my best option is Miles. Yeah, especially now that they made it class specific or tag specific. Take a look at the tags too, Ryo, because there are going to be some solid champions with those tags that are in different classes that you might have. So take a look at the tags. It's just a lot. It's kind of like, it's too bad that you focus so much on which area of your roster is going to apply to those nodes. And yes, you can just power through the fights, but with a smaller roster, like rank 4s kind of thing, or rank 5s, like you're not going to really be able to power through quite as easily, unfortunately. So I think 7.4 is easier than 7.3. Honestly, I think I agree. The arrow, I feel like 7.4 was easier for sure. And I don't know if that is because my roster is significantly more expanded since I did 7.3, or if that's just because it was easier. But I've started to hear people feeling like it wasn't quite as bad. But again, that could also be because of roster expansion. But then again, the health pools are higher too. So maybe it's a bit of both. Perpetual tiredness. Oops, swapped. It's okay. All right. Looks like we got a few more viewers, and that's awesome. Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. I was saying earlier at the beginning, before anybody joined, how grateful I am for all the support on these live streams. It's been so much fun, and just having people come in to hang out has been awesome. Not only just the support of checking out, checking in and chatting, getting to know you guys, but also there have been some extremely generous donations on these streams, and I'm just so grateful and humbled and flattered by it. So I'm just so honored, and thank you guys so much for that. Not just the donators. While you guys are very much appreciated, everyone coming in to say hi is also so appreciated. What's up, Strange? Nice to see you. Not only my Alliance leader, but my BG leader. 100% roster growth. Yeah, definitely. I mean, my roster has exploded since 7.3. And I definitely think that has a major factor in how I was able to complete or explore 7.4 for sure. Dozer, we'll just go with Dozer. We'll just go with Dozer on this stream. Hey, bro, love your content. Nice to see you streaming now. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's so fun. It's been so fun streaming. Thank you for stopping by and saying hello. I'm glad you've been enjoying my content, and I'm happy you're able to catch a stream. I hope that I can, in the future, make it work for more streams. Challenging with my schedule, but I would like to make it work if I can. Hi from Brazil, Thiago Santos. Is that supposed to be more like a ch sound, a T? Thiago or Chago? From Brazil. How you doing? I have never been to Brazil, but I would really like to go someday. Sorry for the typing sounds there. No. Who would you rank up? 6-star Falcon or A to rank 5 unduped? I'm confused. Are you saying it's a 5-star champion going to rank 5 or a 6-star champion going to a different rank? Oh, you're probably saying to rank 5-star. Let's see. If they're both unduped, I would probably go with Falcon, because Falcon doesn't need to be duped to turn off everything, essentially. So I would go with Falcon in that situation. If you could get Archangel Awakened, then would definitely be an amazing option to take up. Looks like Strange agrees with me, especially if you do War. But I don't know if you're just a new Cav player, still working on roster growth. You might not be on a super competitive Alliance War team, but hey, every bit helps, even if the increased rewards that you would get on your team. But Falcon to rank 2 or Archangel to rank 5. Yeah, I would go with Falcon for sure. Strange saying, yeah, the fights are actually way more punishing without the right champs. Yeah, that's actually true. I did come across a couple lanes that I was still figuring out which champions were the ideal options, and the lanes felt pretty ridiculous until I had them. Maybe the first path video I'm going to post is I forget which quest it was, but basically the best option for me was Howard the Duck. Completely cheese that lane, and I just love it when I can take an underrated champion and cheese a lane completely with it. So it was taking me like 4 minutes per fight with the unideal counters, and then it was taking me probably a minute with Howard the Duck. It was the one where you have to get a Fury, and then you want to trigger a Precision with Dex, and then you're going to get Prowess. But if you didn't have enough Prowess, then the opponent was going to get a long Unstoppable, and then you just had to sit there for like 15 seconds or something ridiculous. So Howard the Duck just does like 2 heavy attacks, maybe even 3 before the first Unstoppable, and then all you do is just sit there and dex their medium attacks, dex their special attacks, dex their medium attacks, building up the prowess, and before the second round of Unstoppable, you completely shut off the duration 100% because of all the prowess that you've got. So definitely was my MVP for that path. So that's probably the first Act 7.4 path guide I'm going to put out there. Nice to see you guys join into the stream. Again, I said it a few times, but in case you missed it or if you're just joining, I really appreciate you guys showing up and hanging out and chatting. It's definitely really fun to get to know you guys better. Ryo, is Antivenom good? Just got him. Yes, he is good. He is middle to higher tier, I would say. I would say he's underrated. He's got a lot of utility packed into one champion. And the reason that he's not looked upon as as a super god tier champion with all that utility is partly because his damage takes a bit of ramping to do, and you end up having to sacrifice your utility momentarily for the damage, but then you can get the utility back relatively easily. I think he is a good champion. I think that if you were to invest in him early on, you would get a lot of use out of him, and you'd become very familiar playing him and get really good with him, and I think that he would do a lot for you for sure. This is annoying. I don't want to throw a blade in there without the trilogy, so I'm going to go down here and use that now. Am I done 100% Act 7? Yes, I am. I have completed 100% Act 7, and my Act 7 rewards, they were solid. They weren't the most amazing, but they were solid. I'm very happy with my opening. My completion reward opening was amazing. It was insane. I don't know if you happen to see it or if you want to go watch it. I don't think I have a crystal opening playlist, but you might be able to find it just searching on my channel. But I can give you the spoilers if you're just interested in that, what I got from the completion rewards. Yeah, the exploration was still really good. I was able to awaken my King Groot, which I'm very happy about. Been waiting for that for a long time. And then I got a Cosmic rank up gem. Was able to take an unspecified champion if you don't know yet. I'll also spoil that one if you haven't seen it. Let me know. Playing with one hand, so that's why I didn't parry for the bleed. Oh, missed the parry on the gunshots. Wait, oh, the disorient, that's why. Brew the Boss Gaming, hey, thanks for stopping by. Nice to see you. How are you doing? Sorry, I didn't read Rao's comment yet because you actually need a science and poison immune. Yeah, there you go. Actually, Rao, for the science one, your science champions don't have to be poison immune. I'm pretty sure the node gives you a way to get rid of it. I think it also gives you resistance to poison, so you won't be taking as much damage. But then when you dex and when you parry, you should remove the poisons and get the fury. So you don't necessarily need a poison immune, but having a poison immune helps a lot too. So definitely would be a useful one for Cavi Q and just content in general. Brew the Boss. So, hello. Should I get suicides or wait till July 4th rewards? That's tough. It's tough because in general, you're taking a risk with the rewards. Whereas with the masteries, you're getting exactly what you're buying. And if your roster is ready for the recoil tree damage masteries, then you're going to benefit a lot from it, especially if you do grind units in Arena, especially if you do grind out the side quests and event quests. It just saves a lot of time, and time is so valuable. So I definitely do enjoy having access to the recoil damage masteries, because it makes things quicker. Every second, every minute you can save it means you can do more in the game in your off time, or means you have more time in real life to do other things. So, and that's a guaranteed value that you're getting from the masteries. So I think most people recommend investing in masteries before investing in deals and crystals and offers and stuff. But that being said, July 4th isn't that far away. If you're unsure about it, you can always wait and see what the offers are, and then decide what the value has for you, based on what offers you'll actually be able to get. Because the offers typically are done in a way where you have to buy the smaller deals first, and then as they get down, they get more expensive, but they also get way more valuable. And so if you can't get the like the higher tier offers, those are the ones that are really make it all worth it. Like to spend 4,000 or 5,000 units on the first two deals, it's like, they're like okay deals, like they come around now and then, but they're not usually the deals that people are like, yes, I'm definitely going all in on 4th of July. The deals that make people say that and do that are the last deals, where you've already had to spend like, 10,000 units to unlock the final ones. And those are the ones that people spend all their units for. So you kind of spend more than you'd like to on the first offer so that you have access to the really good offers at the end. So if you can't get all the offers, it might not be worth it for you. But I would say like it doesn't hurt to wait until 4th of July, see what you would be getting for your units, and then make the decision at that point whether you want to just unlock the damage masteries. Yeah, it might make your decision easier because my major priority, my rank 3s and my rank 4, 6 stars. So, because majority of my rank 3s and rank 4, 6 stars benefit. So I'll wait and see, I guess. Yeah, see, so if a majority of them are going to benefit from them, then it definitely would be helpful to you. So I would say that, that does take a priority, and you should weigh that pretty heavily as an importance to you. But the deals this 4th of July could be amazing. So you'll just have to, I think waiting and see is probably a good option. And then you can decide at that point. Sorry again for a little bit of typing there. How's everyone doing? I think we've had a few more people that have joined, or maybe it's the same people that have had to come and go. Let me know in the comments if you're new here, new to my channel. My mind was blown the other day when somebody who had just started playing MCOC, I can't remember if they said it was that day or within the last 2 to 3 days, but they found my live stream on their like first or second day of playing MCOC. They stopped by and said hello. So that was really cool. Another thing that was just completely mind-blowing is the support. I didn't really expect to have great turnout in these live streams. And we don't have like huge turnout. Like we've got 5 to 10 people watching at a time maybe. But that's still fine. That's still great because the people who are joining are dropping comments, saying hello, and that's kind of what I wanted from these streams, is just to kind of connect with my viewers a little bit more. And then beyond that, I had, first of all, I didn't expect decent turnout. Second of all, I was literally not even considering one donation at all. Like that wasn't even crossing my mind. I had no idea. I didn't have that top grinder up there. I didn't even know how to do it because I wasn't expecting any donations. But we had a lot of people dropping some donations for me this weekend, which has just been amazing. It's the generosity has been so nice. I really appreciate all that support. It means a lot for sure. So thank you all again. And I wasn't prepared for it, so I had a last second decision. What am I going to call this? And I went with Top Grinder. So wait, I can use Ghost. Yeah, right. If you have Ghost, you could. Yeah, true. You could use Ghost if you're a proficient or even an average Ghost player. A ghost could probably blitz through a lot of the different cast stuff for you, but definitely for that one, with all the poisons being placed on you, ghost would benefit quite highly. So. All right. What time is it? I might have my champions free from Alliance Quest now. What was I going to do with Null? I was going to go into Labyrinth, I think. Also, somebody wanted to see how fast I can get through Winter Soldier and Realm of Legends with Hercules to compare to the Ghost Rider. But unfortunately, Ghost Rider's ranked 3 6-star, and I'm using a 5-star Herc because I don't have a 6-star. So it's not really an equal comparison, but we could always give it a try and see what happens. If they bring the old arena back, I'm going to be ready because almost all 2 stars are maxed and a decent amount of my 3 stars are maxed, so I hope they bring them back. Yeah. I don't know that they're going to bring the old arena back. Actually, I know they're not going to bring like a weekly or twice weekly arena for 3 to 4 stars. I shouldn't say I know. I don't have any insider information, but I'm quite confident that that's not coming back. But they do frequently do those special arenas where you can use your 2 stars and 3 stars. So having them ranked up is definitely helpful for those. They usually actually have really good rewards. So yeah, definitely worthwhile having a solid roster of your 2 and 3 stars ranked up. All right, what do you think? Should we go into Realm of Legends and just see how long it takes to crush? Oh, looks like war's still on. So I can't. Darn. Too bad. Go back into Arena. Unless you guys want to see some Cosmic Ghost Rider detonations again. He just completely blitzes through those fights. I'm going to have to farm. I don't know if I have to, actually, for the Star-Lord challenge, if I really don't need the health. Because there's not really a lot on the line. If I have a ton of extra revives, then I just pop a revive going with 20% health and do the damage I can do. Unlike the other challenges where you really want to squeeze out as much damage as you can with each fight, especially Sabretooth, you need the health so you can ensure you get to your first special 3. So healing to full was actually pretty important, or close to full. I don't know that I'm going to need that with Star-Lord, especially because if I keep him in courage range, I'll get some extra damage from that as well. But having some health potions will be helpful for sure for some of those challenging fights or ones where I'm going to have to take some chip damage. So definitely going to put in a little bit of time to farm some of those as well. Oh, the music stopped. Come on. What's going on here? There we go. The music going again. I think the AC just kicked on too. Can anybody tell me if the audio is bad now? Like, does it sound like there's a hum? Or can you hear my voice and background music pretty well? Thiago Santos, where are you farming revives? I am using Act 3 to 3.2.6. And at the start of the stream, actually, I was kind of showing an example. There was a revive on the path and an energy refill. And so I went and grabbed the revive because it was closer. And then I went and grabbed the energy refill to finish the quest off and reset it. So now when we go back in, let's see what's there. I do have some revive farming videos too, Thiago. So if you are more interested in the specific details and math, check that out. But this is definitely where I like to farm revives. There are some good refills in here too, but it's not as frequent. There's a revive. Let's check out what else is on the path. Nothing else on any of the other paths, so I would just go to this one and complete the whole path all the way to the boss, finish the boss, and then reset. And then after beating the boss, the map resets, and then you look for more items. So that's kind of where I've been using. Brew the boss. Audio is good. Thank you so much. Appreciate you confirming that. Awesome. All right. So let me know if the audio, for whatever reason, like if one of the songs is too quiet and the AC kind of is overpowering, let me know. I can definitely go turn it off or just turn the music up. But I don't want to overshadow my voice either, or strain my voice, for that matter. What are you guys doing today? Any plans? Anything going on? Are you playing MCOC right now? Are you also grinding arena alongside me? Chago, I need to finish some variants. Yeah, the variants, especially depending on the progression level you're at, the variants do have some solid rewards. And regardless of the progression level you're at, if you have the champions for that variant, it's not that challenging. And so it's an easy place to grab some additional rewards. But you have to have the right champions. Some of them are pretty challenging with a small roster if you don't have the right tags. Yeah, 3.2.6, that's the one. Come on, let me freaking parry you. Thank you. What are you up to, Strange? Are you just lurking? See you here in the chat, here and there. Are you just hanging out? I've finished 2 variants so far. Awesome, Ryle, congrats. Which variants have you done? I'm assuming not the first 3. I think it's the first 3 that sucked. Maybe 3 or 4. 4 and 6, 100%. Awesome. Good job. Yeah, 4 through 8 are more realistic and worthwhile if you have the roster. Because they are very specific, most of them. So, Brew the Boss doing some arena before. Didn't have 4-star Gamora, so I got her from the selector. But right now, just chilling. Might do some of the rifts on my alts. Nice. Ghost is destroying the villains one. Nice, Chago. There are some really solid villains. Hey, what's up, Putrid Talent? Thanks for stopping by. Thanks once again for helping me with these stream settings. Seems to be working quite nicely. I think every once in a while I get that little suggestion, but it's like only a matter of a few seconds, and it's very, very intermittent. So I think it's probably more related to the connection than anything else. So seems to be going pretty smooth otherwise. Happy Sunday to you too. Do you guys have a favorite variant? I don't remember which one was my favorite. Which was the one that Doom just cheesed the whole thing? Maybe that one was my favorite because I just love playing Doom. And it was pretty straightforward and simple. And at the time I was looking for some easy rewards. And that definitely gave me some easy rewards. I like that I can counter Gamora's heavy attack easier now. That's the thing about champions with good reach on their heavy attack. It's great to have when you're playing the champion, but it's also great to have when you're playing against the champion because you can counter their heavy attacks more easily if they're going to cross enough ground. Because if you dex back and they stay in one spot, then you might not have enough range on your heavy attack to get them. But if they cross enough ground, then you can counter them a lot more easily. Variant 6 was the Doom Cheese one. Awesome. Thank you for mentioning that. What was the 7? Was that the villain one? Variant 7? And then 8's the mercenaries? Dang it, I just threw a poison champ against the poison immune champ. It's fine, just go take out the boss. It's fine, just go take out the boss. What do you mean, Strange? Did I miss something? All my champs are dead in war. It's embarrassing. I didn't have the right counters and we were stuck at a certain champion, and so I just did my best, and it didn't go very well. I was also super tired, so it didn't work out. I could revive if you want, though. But it's off season, so I'm pretty sure you don't want that. And I already took out the Alliance Quest boss. I revived for that one because I just wanted to get it done. I didn't want to wait around and see if I was needed, so I just popped the revive. I had 3 of them expiring in the next 4 days, so I figured I could use one of them since we're going to be on a few day break from Alliance Quest anyways. We were up to 10 viewers for a bit there. Awesome. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for joining. My daughter is supposed to be napping for a while longer, but she's stirring around, so hopefully she's just going to go back to bed. I'm so bored on my main that I might actually go to 6-2 champion boss on my alt. Interesting. That's too bad that you're so bored. But I guess if you completed all the content and have not much else to grind for, then I guess an alt for some fun is a good way to go. Oh, you're strange. I think I get it now. Because I was talking about war not being done, so I couldn't free my champs. And you're saying just go take out the boss. No worries. Yeah. I wish it was that easy. I wish it was that easy for me. But as I said, all my champs are currently dead, so that's too bad. Oh, I'm sleepy. Looks like my daughter might actually be awake, which is not ideal because usually she sleeps for 2 hours, and it's been less than an hour. She laid back down, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Brew the boss. Sunday I play on my alt because not many units from Arena, and all content is done, so just progression on my alt. Awesome. Yeah, it's a good situation or a good strategy to have. Yeah, usually there's no Arena that's worthwhile doing. So I was really happy to see that the Tier 1 Alpha Arena was going to cross over into Sunday so that I could do some grinding. Works out for the stream too. And also the solo Arena objective is on, so it works out quite nicely for me. But you're right, usually there's not much in terms of Arena on Sunday. So if there's an Arena solo objective going, I end up just throwing my 6 stars into the Shard Arena, which is what it is. Little extra rewards. Oopsie. Nice little repair there. I've gotten pretty good at the repair on the second hit, but and someone on the next hits, but I guess they have to actually hit into me for it to work, but whatever, let's just finish this off. Alright, some interesting tunes coming here. I'll just skip this one. I wasn't feeling it, sorry if you were. Glory Store is finally cheaper, so I'm going to try to get in an alliance. Currently chatting with Plat 3 and top 300 AQ. Awesome. Good luck with that. Yeah, I definitely think that it's totally beneficial. No freaking way. Teddy Grahams. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? Man, you're making me blush. Oh man, you guys, I'm without words. I don't even know what to say. Thank you so much for that donation. Oh, we got to get you up there. I am beside myself with so many emotions right now. Thank you so much for that donation. It really means a lot. Thank you so much. I hope I spelled that right. I'm going to have to double check and confirm that. Because I don't really spend much time on my spelling these days. Wow. Timmy coming through. Yet again, this is not even your first donation. Thank you so much. Like, this means so much to me. It really does. Man, now I don't know. I feel like you guys are setting me up for something in the alliance, like buttering me up, paying forward some of the bonus I got at work. Well, thank you so much for sharing that. Like that, it really means so much to me for you to share that with me. Oh, yeah, sheesh, right? Brew the Boss? Man, thank you so much. I'm baffled. I'm truly baffled and boggled and mind blown. You guys are so great. Thank you so much. Such a great alliance family that I am lucky enough to be in. It means so much. Let me step away for not step away. I'm just gonna hide my screen for a sec here. One sec here. All right, let's get back up. Let's actually put that up in there too. Free text. Nope, that's not the right one. I really got to look for some cooler font or something that I can do with this. Because apparently, apparently people like to spoil me. So, thought I heard you say you would open cabs if someone sent over enough. Is this enough for one featured? Oh, you want me to open cab crystals? Teddy, okay. I gotta finish this fight. So, I've never actually purchased anything in game, but I probably have the units for it. What I meant was, if somebody wanted to donate money for something specific, for a specific purchase in the game, that would be something that I would honor. Yes. If you're asking for one featured cav, I can definitely do that. 100%. If you want me to spend all 50 on the featured calves, I will not be able to do it on the stream because I have to figure out how to pay for it and get the units and all that. But this is 5 featured. Yeah, that would be enough for 5 featured. So you let me know what you want from that money, and we'll figure it out. How much are the features? Are 300 units? Are they 300 units? I think they're 300 units. We can go check that out. I mean, I definitely have the units to do it, so I can figure out how to load the units later if I need them. But nah, don't spend the whole 50. That's for you. Thank you so much. Okay, Timmy, we're doing this right now. We're gonna go open a cav crystal. In honor of that amazing donation. Super. Of course, we have that happen again. Quick hide here of the cam. Not that there's anything really to hide. It just, I don't know. I don't know why I do that. I guess just one and I'm good. Timmy says. So we're gonna spin out a featured cav crystal, and we're hoping for some good luck, obviously, from such a generous donation. But honestly, the donation is enough. Even if we get a 3-star, a 3-star Groot for that matter, I am so happy for that donation. So let's see. I don't even know what these are. So these are both different features, right? Or is only one of them the featured? I think they're both featured, right? Kabam Crash it to give me a 6-star. Awesome. So is this the one I'm opening? Are we going for the Omega Sentinel? It's all your choice, Timmy. So you said Omega Sentinel, so I'm assuming it's this one. The Zero Tolerance Crystal. So that's probably what we're doing. What even are the drop rates on these suckers? The featured is a 0.3%. As a 6-star. A 6-star in general is a 3.6%. And a 5-star in general is over 20%. So yeah, Omega. Let's see a 6-star Omega Sentinel. Yes, let's see it. There we go. Are we backing out? Are we spinning it? Are we popping it? I don't know. This is all you, man. Back out, spin, pop, go straight for it. If you're just tuning in, this is a featured cap crystal requested by Teddy Grams after the $50 donation that he sent in. And all he's requesting is that I open one of the featured caps. And we are more than happy to do this. And I'm so grateful for the donation and the chance at a 6-star Omega Sentinel. It is a small chance, but hey, crazier things have happened. So we're looking forward to this. I don't know if I should back out or tap it or pop it completely. Timmy, do you have any preferences on this? Let's see here. Spin, count to 3 for how many deaths I had this war, and tap. All right. It's also how many deaths I had this war too. So we're going to put it on the counter here. 1 and 2 and 3 deaths from the both of us. Tapping that. Courtesy of Teddy Grams. Slowing down. What are we going to land on? It is going to be what a tease. It was almost a 6-star. Either of which of those I would have been happy with. But at least it was at least a 4-star for some Science ISO and a Max Sig Crystal. I am happy with that. I definitely need ISO. Always in need of ISO. And the Max Sig Crystal gets me some more 5-star shards. So it definitely could have been worse. It definitely could have been worse. And that was basically a whole free chunk of ISO for me. Thank you to Teddy Grams. Man, so insanely generous. You guys are blowing my mind. So thank you so much once again for that donation. So close to a 6-star. That would have been a first-time awakening of Invisible Woman, actually, and I would have liked to have that awakening. I do like playing Invisible Woman now and then. She can deal some pretty intense damage. I do have a solo. I can't remember. It was Act 7, but I can't remember which chapter. That I think it was a Red Hulk boss that I took Invisible Woman into solo. But I think that's the only Invisible Woman content I have on the channel. But having that awakening would have been nice, for sure. But we are happy with the ISO, for sure. That ISO is such a tough thing for me in general. And I never actually sell any of my ISO. I was pretty close to selling some this last level up event, but for the most part, and I didn't even sell it, but for the most part, I'm always short on the ISO. So as long as I'm not getting 3 stars, I'm usually pretty happy. Took 4-star Hurricane to war, and I don't know if you saw the video I shared on Discord, but he's so broken. Yeah, I saw you post that. He is very broken, for sure. He is a very strong champion. The amount of damage he can do in such a short period of time, especially with that cheat death, if you happen to get taken into 0 health, you still live for, could be a long time. And in that time, you can do so much damage. Not only can you do that damage, but you can also, counter miss and auto block. I think those are the ones, miss and auto block. So yeah, he's a solid champion. Pretty jealous of your rank 4, but I am also really happy with my rank 4 null. I didn't kill her, so that's too bad. 2 fights with 1% health. That's just crazy that you can go into a fight with 1% health and just completely annihilate. Pretty nuts. Pretty crazy. I would love a 6-star Herc. I am happy that I have the 5-star though. at least to play with and use. Have him in on Alliance Quest. He's definitely pretty helpful there. I took him into Alliance War once in the past, but that was early on when I had just got him, so I wasn't really making the magic happen at that point. And it takes a little longer with the 5-star to get through all the health in Alliance War. So maybe I was just not playing most efficiently, but wow, 2 hits. That's nice. Maybe I wasn't using it most efficiently because it was still early on, but definitely I feel like having the 6-star, you can deal so much more damage in a shorter period of time. You can make more out of that cheat death. You're jealous of that, Null. Well, I guess we're both a little jealous then. Both of us are really lucky, I guess, too. So, all right, that's it for the milestones. And we've been going for almost an hour. And it does look like my daughter's awake, unfortunately. So we're probably going to have to wrap this up. Man, I'm just still like beside myself with that donation. The generosity is just almost too much to handle. So I'm so grateful for all your guys' support. Where was that revive that I had saw? There it is. Path C. We'll just start this off. But I think I'm going to have to wrap up the stream. Once again, this weekend has been so fun with the streams. Everyone's stopping by, not only to hang out and chat and support me in that way, but also with the donations. It's been amazing. You guys are so generous. I greatly appreciate it. So thank you so much for that. And I hope to be able to do more of these streams in the future. Maybe I can try to work in a more regular stream time and see if that's something that works for me and my family. Definitely would be fun to be able to do that. Let me know what you guys think, if this would be something you'd like to do, to hang out on a more regular basis, once a week or once every couple weeks or something like that. And we'll see if we can make that happen. But again, Timmy, Teddy Grams, top grinder of the stream, thank you so much for the insanely generous donation. You even donated on a prior stream, so thank you so much, and thank you for that Cav Crystal, that featured Cav Crystal for the extra ISO. We were close to something sweet, but we got something less sweet. Still sweet though. All right, my dog is also banging on the door to come in, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream now. Thank you so much once again for all the support. Hopefully we can do this again soon, and I hope to see you guys around in the next video. Take care.